On the first day of his tour of the Upper East region, the NDC flag bearer visited 4 constituencies. He was at the Boku Central, Pusiga, Timpani and the Garu constituencies. Key amongst his message for the people were about the 24-hour economy, prioritizing and ensuring peace for the people of the Boku area and more. Speaking during a community engagement in the Garu constituency, he said community senior high schools with large catchment areas will now have dormitory blocks if the NDC is voted into power.
We built a new community day school. Unfortunately, the community day school has a big catchment area, so it's not feasible for some of the children to commute every day to the school. And so our policy is that for the community day schools that have a big catchment area where the students cannot commute daily, we will build dormitory blocks so that the students can stay in the school.
John Mahama says if he is elected, he will make sure justice is served for the October 2023 military brutalities on the residents of Garu. He presented an amount of money to the widow of one of the victims who died last year.
There was an incident where some of our people were brutalized and one of our people was killed. He has left a wife and children. This evening I made a small donation to be given to his wife to look after the children. But when we come into government, we will do an inquiry into it so that it doesn't happen again. We must learn the lessons from what happened so that tomorrow it will not repeat itself. And so for all those who were injured, who were brutalized, I wish to express my regret and my sympathy and to tell you that NDC stands for justice, and we wish to express our regret at what happened. And so when we come, we will do an inquiry so that we make sure that tomorrow something like that doesn't happen again. The most important thing for us when we come into office is peace in Boku.
He promised to complete the Eastern Corridor Road to make it easier for persons in the northern part of the country to access the south.
And so I can assure you the Eastern Corridor was the dream project of Professor John Evans Mills. He started it and he left it to me to continue. And when I came, I continued it. We didn't finish before we left. But I know that is an important project for Garu and for the whole of the Boku area. Because if you have to go down south, it is the shortest, fastest way to go to Accra. You don't need to go back to Bolga and go through Waliwali and through Tamale. You go straight down to Nakwanduri, to Gushegu, down to Yendi, Bimbila, Damanko, Nkwanta, Jasika, and Hohoi. And so I can assure you that when we come, the Eastern Corridor will be one of our priorities. I know the economy is in a mess, but we're going to prioritize so that it is a project that we can achieve in the shortest possible time.
At the palace of the chief of Pusiga, he said there will be no secret recruitment into the state security agencies.
If you look at the UN standard for policing, you need 1 policeman to every 450 people. In Ghana, we have 1 policeman to almost 1,000 people. So it means that there's space for us to recruit more police officers. And we're not going to do secret recruitment like these people are doing. They don't advertise it before you see people are training. They've picked their own favorites and they are training. And all our other youth don't have opportunity. This time when we're going to recruit, we'll bring the recruiters here to your region. So you don't have to travel to Accra or anywhere. You will apply as usual. The recruiters will come, they will call you. Because we want to give all our young people the opportunity, the same opportunity, to be able to be recruited. Instead of making it lopsided, only a few people, the few who have people they know, are able to get recruitment.
He promised more support for farmers if the NDC is elected.
NDC is coming to establish farmer service centers. Every farmer service center will have at least 10 tractors with planters, harvesters, everything that a farmer needs. You have fertilizer, you have weedicides, you have improved seeds, everything. And each farmer Each farmer has to register with the Farmers Service Center closest to him. They will come and measure your farm and see how many acres you're doing. They know how much seed you need. They know how much fertilizer you need. They will come and plow for you. They will harrow for you. They will plant for you. And they'll do it on high purchase, on credit. And when you harvest your crop and you sell, you come and pay, so that the next season they'll have money to support you again. This will help our farmers to be able to produce more food.